My story is called Stepping on the Cracks. It's about two girls named Margaret and Elizabeth. Their brothers are gone to war against Hitler. Margaret and Elizabeth have to fight a bully named Gordy Smith. They find a shocking secret about him. His father beats him because he's drunk. Gordy's older brother, Stuart, is a deserter from the war because he's scared of Hitler. Gordy finally got him to the doctor and he came down with pneumonia. Then Margaret finds out her brother was killed in action. Her life is turned upside down. Now she wants to kill Hitler. She made up a rhyme. It says, "Step on the crack and break Hitler's back." She knows it's not going to do any good, but she does it anyway.
Have you ever bet your brother or sister something for money? In the book Chocolate Covered Ants, two brothers named Max and Adam bet whether or not people eat chocolate-covered ants. Max says they do because his friend Larry had a can of chocolate-covered ants at his house. Adam says people don't. Adam gets an ant farm from his aunt for his birthday, and his brother Max teases him that people eat ants. They bet each other $13 that it has to be proven by the end of the week. When Max's friend Larry cannot find his can of chocolate-covered ants, Max makes his own by letting ants cover a chocolate bar outside, then putting it in a bag and melting it in their microwave. Max takes some of the ants to school to get kids to eat them, so he can win the bet. But his teacher catches him showing the bag to the classmates and is forced to eat some of the ants in front of the class. Larry has to eat them too. The whole school hears about it. Adam still wants to pay the bet because he didn't see it happen and tells Max that they have to do it in front of him. Adam had hid the rest of the ants at home, and while finding them, Max knocks Adam's ant farm over and it cracks. They tape it up. Adam is so mad that he puts ants in Max's bed. Then Max puts chocolate-covered ants in Adam's ice cream with chocolate chip and nuts, so Adam doesn't know when Adam finds out what he ate. He's mad. In the end, Larry finds a can of chocolate-covered ants and gives them to Max. Adam eats some since he already had with his ice cream, and Max eats some too. Both brothers are then friends again. So buy some chocolate-covered ants. They're really not too bad.
How many times have you told your teacher that you forgot your homework? Well, now you can say aliens ate your homework. Most kids say the dog ate it or the maid threw it away. But all you need to say is aliens ate your homework and your teacher will believe you because that will be the first time they have ever heard it. If you buy this book, you will get a teacher reactor free. A teacher reactor is a little buzzer that you stick underneath she or his chair. A teacher reactor is a sharp buzzer. It will give your teacher a little shock when you tell your teacher that you forgot your homework. He or she will say that's okay. You will also get a buzzer for you, and your friends will think you're popular. To order, call 1-800-ALIEN to get your Aliens Ain't My Homework book. We'll also throw in a little alien to free.
One day, a kid named Duncan Dougal was put on a brain fry. A person named Miss Carpoo told a person named Brian to start the brain fry. Miss Carpoo told Brian to put the brain fire on high. He felt something tingling on his head. That's what made him smarter. He couldn't believe it. One night, he decided to do the brain fire again. A couple of weeks later, Miss Carpoo admitted to Duncan that she was an alien. She took off her mask. First, she took off her mask and said, "Oh, that feels so much better." Duncan was about to scream and run away, but he was too scared. Second, she took off her eye patch on her third eye in the middle and said the same thing. She took off what looked like a shower cap and said she let her hair down, which wasn't really letting down her hair. It was short and wrinkled. First, she let down a thing that held up her nose. After she took off her nose thing, her nose was wiggly. She said her name was Creamlin. Creamlin put Duncan in a contraption that froze him. He could only think. A couple of weeks later, a girl named Susan came and helped him get out, and Creamlin caught them and took them all to space, both of them to space.